My sister Jessica was getting married. It was going to be the event of the year. Everyone was talking about it. Everyone, it seemed, except me, because I wasn't invited. My own sister looked her mother in the eye and said I would ruin her perfect day. That I was too awkward, too quiet. That I didn't fit the aesthetic. I found out when my mom called me, her voice heartbroken. The invitation for me was never sent. It was never lost in the mail. I was deliberately erased. I remember hanging up the phone and just sitting in silence. The humiliation was a physical pain. Everyone we knew would be there. Everyone would see I was excluded. For a week, I was shattered. I called in sick to work. I couldn't eat. But then, something in me broke open. Not into pieces, but into resolve. I decided if I wasn't good enough for her world, I would build my own. I threw myself into my job at a small publishing house. I discovered I had a gift. A gift for hearing the heart of a story, for helping authors find their voice. My quiet nature, the thing she mocked, became my superpower. While she was living her perfect life, I was building a career. I was promoted, again and again. I became a senior editor, the person who decided which stories got to be told. Years passed. I built a life I was proud of, away from her shadow. Then, one Tuesday, my boss handed me a new manuscript to evaluate. A memoir. He said it was raw, honest, about a woman whose perfect life was a cage. I took it home that night, and as I read, my blood ran cold. I knew the streets she described. I knew the wedding she wrote about. I knew the younger sister she wrote about with so much jealousy. The author was Jessica, my sister. She had written a book bearing her soul and submitted it to me. The meeting was set. She walked into the conference room, hoping to impress the powerful editor who held her future. When she saw it was me sitting at the head of the table, the color drained from her face. The sister she said would ruin her wedding now held the power to make or break her dream. Her perfect life had collapsed. She was drowning in debt. This book was her only lifeline, and she had to sit there, across from me, and ask for my help. She had no idea I already knew her secret. I had read every word, every confession, every regret. To hear the decision I made when my sister's future was in my hands, listen to the full story.